Hi everybody, this is Mike Gerdes from the Greater Philadelphia Center for Spiritual Living with Wonder Dog Yoga, bringing you another love note. Hey, today I want to talk to you about freedom. You may be aware, of course you are, that this coming Sunday, it's the 4th of July, and there'll be fireworks and all kinds of freedom, liberty things going on, parades and all that kind of stuff. And now that COVID is on the way out, more and more things are opening up and more celebrations are happening, which is awesome. And the 4th of July, Independence Day, is a wonderful thing to celebrate. But what I recognize, a lot of us really don't have our independence. A lot of us really don't have our freedom. Now, we may be free to choose who we want to vote for. We may be free to be able to say what we want to say. We may be free to go to whatever church or synagogue or temple we want. We may be free these days to marry who we want to marry and to love who we want to love. There's lots of things that we've made progress over the years and we are free to do. However, there is one gatekeeper that keeps us bound. And what that gatekeeper is ourselves. Because what happens is that we get caught up in our belief system, and it prevents us from living the life we say that we want. Time and time again, I hear about people saying that they want to have healthier bodies. But you know what? They're limited by their belief system. They're unwilling to change their beliefs, so they can go around saying, I'm happy, I have a wonderful whole body, but if they don't start living as though they have a healthy whole body, that means to say eating right, exercising right, doing that kind of stuff, they're just mouthing words. We need to be serious about what we want, and we need to be definite in declaring our freedom from our wants, our desires, and stuff that gets in the way of us expressing the greater idea. So, for example, the body perceives objects, but we aren't those objects. Why should we allow those objects to control us? Why do we allow the things in our life, in our house, our things in our world, the stuff, to hold us back? How many times have you not been able to go somewhere because you had to stay home and watch the stuff, or you had to go rent some other space because you had the stuff? I mean, there's lots of things that hold us back, and one of the things that hold us back from living the kind of lives we have is all this stuff. Well, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with stuff, but what I am saying is you need to declare your freedom. You need to know what's in charge. Are you in charge, or is your stuff in charge? Now let's talk about your emotions. Truth be known, my emotions can change whether I'm hungry or not. My emotions can change if I've had sugar or not. My emotions can change if I've had too much caffeine or not. My emotions can change if somebody was polite to me or somebody was rude to me. The point of it is, my emotions change more often than babies change their diapers. And the point of that is, I'm not my emotions. These are things I experience. And I'm not saying don't experience your emotions. Do experience your emotion. We do not want to bottle those up. We want to look at them, but we want to recognize that is not who we are. That is only an experience that we're going through. Don't allow your emotions to control you. Control your emotions if you choose. Give yourself so much time to fret, to worry, and to cry over something, and then choose to move on. Choose to feel the way you want to feel. Choose to look at life the way you want to look at life. But you've got to make a choice. And stop letting your resentments and your anger for something that happened 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago restrict your life today. Heal it. And you're the only ones that can heal it by choosing a new life. Now, finally, this great thinking brain of ours, this great intellect we've got, a lot of us can talk ourselves into absolutely crazy ideas. And of one thing that's absolutely certain right now, if you've been paying any attention to the news over the last long while, there's a lot of crazy ideas out there. Okay, so I'm not going to point out which of those ideas are crazy or not. I'll let you choose on that. But I gotta say that we need to recognize that we're not our thoughts. We are that which illumines our thoughts. We are that which illumines our thoughts, which illumines our feelings, which illumines our bodies and perceptions. But we are not that. I am not my thought. I am that which expresses through the thoughts, that has the thoughts, but I am not my thoughts. So that means I don't have to be controlled by them. Now, let's say, for example, that you're experiencing a moment of depression, despair. You're really feeling down, or you're really scared, or you're really tired of listening to this talk. What I want you to recognize, what I want you to see, is that that's a choice you're making. That's a choice you are making as to how you choose to think. Now, some of us are trapped by our belief system. Even if we're convinced against our will, we are of the same opinion still. Why? Sometimes it takes forever for us to wake up to the truth, and some of us never do. Now ask yourself, why do you think the way you do? Why don't you take a look at these valued ideas you have about life, even about our teaching? Take a look at them. And what do you think about other people, your attitudes about this, your attitudes about work, your attitudes about politics, your ideas? Why do you have them? Are they valid for you today? One of the things that I find is that some people make up stories. They make up myths. They make up all kinds of stuff to convince themselves that they know what they're saying. But the truth is, a lot of what they're saying is just pleasantries, platitudes, and Pollyanna. Know why you believe what you believe. And be free from that other stuff, because that other stuff is not worthy of you. So I've said a lot, but the point of all I've said is declare your freedom. Make sure you are free from your stuff, that you are free from your wants and your desires and your feelings and your intellectual ideas. Be ready to change when you perceive a better way. Be ready to change when you want to feel a better way. Be ready to change when you want to perceive a different way. And do it. Thanks now.